On this beautiful day, we're gonna read Miss Spider's Tea Party. I got this book from my grandma in Florida, and it just meant a lot to me when I was little. One lonely spider sipped her tea while gazing at the sky. She watched the insects on the leaves and many flying by. If I had friends like these, she sighed, who'd stay a while with me, I'd sit them down on silken chairs and serve them cakes and tea. That's so nice of her. She wants friends. Friends are the most important, aren't they? Two timid beetles, Ike and May, crept from the woodwork that same day. But when Miss Spider begged, "Please stay," they shrieked, "Oh no!" and dashed away. Why do you think they dashed away from her? Have you ever dashed away from a spider? I have. Three fireflies flew inside that night, their spirits high, their tails alight. They spied the web and squeaked in fear, "We better get away from here." The little trio did not feel they cared to be a spider's meal. I would not want to be a spider's meal either. But does she want that? She just wants to have tea. 4 bumblebees buzzed by outside. "Please come to tea," Miss Spider cried. The 4 ignored her by swaying there. She waved a tea towel in the air. She took a cup and tapped the glass. Then one bee spoke to her at last. "We would be fools to take our tea with anyone so spidery." Let's see what happens. Within the shadows of the room, just peeking from behind a broom, 5 grinning faces bobbed and peered. Miss Spider smiled. Her heart was cheered. Descending for a closer look, she danced into a gloomy nook, but sadly found these jolly mugs belonged, alas, to rubber bugs. Oh no, they're not real. I think she'll find friends soon. Some ants strode in. They numbered 6, but ants with spiders will not mix. She brewed them tea from hips of roses. The proud platoon turned up their noses. A fine bouquet concealed its prizes of 7 dainty butterflies. Miss Spider, watching from the wall, was not aware of them at all. Look how beautiful they are. I wonder if some butterflies will fly in this tree. That'd be pretty. The tea table was set for 8 with sauces, cups, and silver plate. The cakes were fresh, the service gleamed. Her company in no demand left her a cup for every hand. Oh, she really wants a friend, doesn't she? Would you be Miss Spider's friend? 9 spotted moths kept safe and warm in shelter from a thunderstorm. They stood beneath an open sash and watched the jagged lightning flash. Miss Spider dropped down on a thread, a silver tray above her head. She'd hoped to please them, but instead, what do you think happens? They flew away in mortal dread. "They've left me all alone," she cried. She dabbed her eyes and sadly sighed. "It's plain no bug will ever stay." Her tears splashed down upon her tray. Ten tiny steaming cups of tea were perched atop her trembling knee. She sipped and sobbed, then heard a cough, and turned to see a small wet moth, a fragile thing so soaked by rain, his wings too damp to fly again. She smiled and took a checkered cloth to cloak the frail and thankful moth. They talked and snacked on tea and pie until his tiny wings were dry. Then, lifting him with tender care, she tossed him gently in the air. Is she being helpful? Is she being a kind friend? She is. The moth told Ike, then Ike told May, who went from bug to say, there's no reason for alarm, she never meant us any harm. So later on that afternoon, assembled in the dining room, 11 insects came to tea to share Miss Spider's courtesy. Oh, she's gonna get that tea party, isn't she? 12 tender violets in a vase presented at Miss Spider's place. Set by her chair so neatly spun, she munched the blossoms one by one. Her friends were glad to see her feast upon the floral centerpiece. It was a great relief to see. She just ate flowers and drank tea. Miss Spider's reputation grew. Before too long, our hostess knew each bug who crawled or hopped or flew, and all their lovely children, too. And there she is, our little party planner, Miss Spider. I know we're all very excited to see our friends soon, and I hope each of you can connect over with your friends soon. Bye!